Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to
Hello.
another session of I was gonna say Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, Descent into
Whoa.
Avernus. Actually, it's not another session; it's session one. We did session 0 a few weeks ago.
So technically another session?
It is
So
another
you're
session.
saying that one didn't count?
No, that
It means nothing to you?
How dare.
okay.
All our
I see-
hard work.
This
Well,
is
that's where we stand, everybody.
and
Whoa.
I see. I see.
Oh.
I see. This is gonna be a great night. Already started great. Okay, so
I see how it is.
So usually, what I do before we start the sessions is I go around the table, the virtual table, and ask everybody what they've been up to for the past week. But since this is session 1, and sometimes people like to skip session 0, I just want you guys to introduce yourselves, introduce your character, and just give a tiny elevator speech of who you are. And I will promise that next time I will write the names of your characters under your banners for next session, for sure.
Wow.
Okay, offensive.
Alright. Go. Let's start with you. Whoever wants to go start first.
Just look around at each other.
Alright. Tawi, go.
Alright, my character, hi, I'm San here. My character is actually called San Kanyume. He is a half-elf paladin, and he is a very sad, quiet, but very vengeful person because of his background, which you will learn eventually, because I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. Alright. Next, who wants to go next? On their elevator speech.
I guess I'll go next.
Do it.
I am. So I guess I'm playing Kalia. She's a tiefling ranger who was born into an evil and powerful bloodline. And she's full of tricks and conniving her way and manipulating things, and yeah, it'll be, I mean, she has a lot of backstory that we'll probably go into, and I mean, she's definitely a character.
Okay. Definitely a character.
Definitely a character.
Gotcha.
Definitely a character.
Okay. So, do you want to go next at the Omic?
Almost never, but I'll do it.
Do it.
So I'm Omic. Hi. And my character's name is Violet Swiftshadow. She is a halfling ranger who's a criminal from a criminal family. Her parents are both criminals. And she's wonderful.
Okay.
We stand Violet.
We stand Violet. All
We
right.
stand Violet.
Okay. How about Ben? You want to go?
Sure. My name's Ben. My character's name is Daniel Gatto. He's a high elf wizard, and currently in his life he'd probably be more depressed. He's kind of a drifter, kind of a hermit.
Mm-hmm.
He was born into a very good family. He ended up kind of being a lone wolf. He makes money by trickery and odd jobs. He's trying to pickpocket people and steal things. Not the greatest guy in the world, but not the worst guy in the world, if that makes any sense.
I mean, yeah, he could be murdering
A
people.
little off. Exactly, yeah. So yeah, that's Daniel.
All right. Raj, you want to go? You want to talk about you?
Yeah, I'm Raj. I'm playing Claudius Valens Septimus Emilian Oral,
That's a handful
Yeah.
of a name.
son of the House of Oral.
Gonna need you
It's
to
a
get
noble
that.
Elturel family. He's a cleric in the service of a monitor. He's definitely very green, very innocent, and starting to see the world for what it really is. and deciding to set out from home to try to find his own truth now.
Okay. So we have our party. We have our characters.
Party.
Let's just we're gonna get started. I'm gonna set up the scene, or the setting, if you will, for the people at home who didn't tune in for session 0, and then we're gonna hop in right to it. Let's switch into the map. Okay, switch to so you guys can there. Okay. And I'm gonna switch to another playlist because. Okay. So we are in the. So this is the Sword Coast. Well, this is actually the southern part of the Sword Coast. We are in the region of Elturgard. I promise I would learn that pronunciation before the game, but clearly I still mess it up. So anyway, Elturgard, this region of the southern coast is essentially like the beacon of hope of the region. It is it is like the example of what a region should be, in a sense. Like the trade is good, people are nice, it's known for its amazing deeds. So like there's like a bunch of paladins there that have taken down evil. One particular group, the Hell Riders, the legend says that they went down into the first levels of hell and came back to tell the tale. So this is like how do you say, a holy country, if you will. It is essentially like the pinnacle of humanity and other races, of course, because they are accepting as well. So you guys are in this region. The other thing that you should know about this region is that one of the reasons why it's called this holy region is because Elturgard is known as the land of two suns. So what I mean by that, there is the sun, the regular sun in Faerun, but there's also a shining orb on top of the city of Elturel, which is the capital of Elturgard. This shining orb, and let me just give you guys some handouts real quick, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this shining orb, it's called the Companion. It is essentially it is a gift from the gods, or so they say. At one point, Elturgard, about 50 years ago, was being ransacked by undead because the people who manage Elturgard, the High Overseer, because it's a theocracy, the High Overseer of Elturgard, they how do you say, they weren't exactly who they appeared to be. They were actually a vampire. So they, with their legion of undead, were raiding the city, raiding the region. It was awful. And then at one point, the Companion appeared and shone its light across the country and essentially took down all these undeads. It was like a mega turn undead cast upon the region. And they were able to, save themselves thanks to the Companion. And then the days went by, and people started noticing that the Companion didn't go away, and it just became part of daily life. It became a blessing upon the country, making Elturgard not just like the beacon of the south, but also, like I guess a double beacon of the south, because not only it's been known for being this awesome place, but now it has an add-on to it, if that makes sense. So this is the region, Elturel. Right now, Elturel, and Baldur's Gate, which is along the Chiantar River, are kind of at odds. They're not the best of friends. So they tend to have like a they don't have like a very good diplomatic relationship. So right now they're at odds with each other. Luckily, the head of state of Elturel wanted to reach out across the Isle and talk to the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate to see if they could reach some sort of diplomatic agreement to start, mending wounds and healing things between the two cities. So, a delegation from Baldur's Gate has been sent to Elturel to essentially open up these diplomatic talks. And this delegation is being headed by one of the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. So Baldur's Gate has 4 Grand Dukes. And this Grand Duke is called Ulder Ravengard. And I'll give you the handout right now so you can see. Here he is, nice and pretty.
Strong.
Yeah, so he is actually the leader of the Flaming Fists, which are the guards of Baldur's Gate. And I realized I'm talking about Baldur's Gate, but I didn't explain it a little bit of what Baldur's Gate is. So Baldur's Gate is this gate city. I know it's in the name, but it's in this gate city of the Chiantar River. So if you look at the Chiantar River, it kind of like opens up from there. It is the hub of trade between like the north of the Sword Coast and the south. Like pretty much a bunch of things go through there. So anyway, Baldur's Gate, if Elturel is like this beacon of hope, Baldur's Gate is like, like it's awful. It's like Gotham City. It's like there's crime everywhere, murder. It's not the greatest place to live, but it's also pretty profitable to live there if you manage to live there. So yeah, that's like a quick overview of what Baldur's Gate is. Anyway, you have Ulder Ravengard, who's headed from Baldur's Gate to Elturel, and he's gonna meet the head of state of Elturel. His name is Thavius Creed, and here's his handout. You guys can see who he is. There he is. He's a priest of Torm. He's the High Observer, sorry, not Overseer, Observer of Elturel. And the reason why he's High Observer is because 50 years ago, it is said that he prayed to the god crap. Let me remember his name. Yeah, the god crap. No, I knew it.
Wait, there's a god crap. Can my paladin be like follower of the god?
No,
crap?
the god Amount Nator or Lathander.
Your holy word is shit.
Yeah, your holy word is shit. So the god Amount Nator, or Lathander as some people know them, I'm just gonna call him Lathander, apparently sent, answered his prayers and sent this orb to Elturel. So anyway, he's the High Observer now because of that. Like he went from a lowly priest to High Observer just because of his prayers.
Glad
Anyway.
he wasn't the vampire.
Yeah, no, he wasn't the vampire. he outed the vampire by summoning this thing, by praying. Anyway, they're gonna talk. He invited the Baldur's Gate delegation to talk in Elturel to start mending patches, and that's politically that's what's going on right now in the region. You guys, on the other hand, you're kind of not, you have your various backgrounds of sorts, but you're not really that high up to like be part of all this. But it is something that's going on, and you're aware of it because everyone in Elturel is aware of it.
It
Right
was on
now,
all the news channels.
yeah, exactly. Right now, you guys are in the outskirts of Elturel, so let me show you where you're at. So you're in the outskirts of Elturel, in a town called Sindur. And here's the handout so you guys can see it. It is a small thorp north of Elturel, about 30 minutes away. And it's famous because, you know, of its idyllic countryside. And there's also like an inn there that's called the Light of the Companion. And it is amazing. It is perfect for weddings. And it just so happens you guys are in Sindur for that particular reason. You're there for a wedding.
I imagine it's the perfect distance away from Elturel so that it's always golden hour.
Golden hour? Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's always beautiful sunset time.
yeah.
Beautiful pictures.
So here let me put the scene so you guys can kind of get the feel of the, not the, how do you say, the view. You can get the feel of the view.
How do you say the view?
I think it's just said the view.
The view?
There it is. Yeah, we were right, Raj.
Yeah.
It is sunset all the time. Beautiful
Wow.
golden hour.
Yeah.
That's
I'd like to
pretty
get
nice.
married there.
So you're in Cinder, and you're at the Light of the Companion. So let me switch the music so we can get some mood going. You are in the Light of the Companion. It's kind of like a cozy inn. Right now you are all in like the event hall of the Light of the Companion. Guests are having drinks. People are essentially having cocktail hour for this wedding. So the wedding is for, and I will tell you in a second for who is for. The wedding is for Zan's sister-in-law.
Hey.
Yeah. So Savi's character, Zan's sister-in-law is getting married. Zan's sister-in-law her name is Alanis Burrell. And I didn't put the picture yet, but I will. I will now. Savi gave me the picture and he told me this one and I forgot to put it in there. Let me just do it now. And then
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Guess
Yeah, now I'm confused too.
Same.
Give me
Alanis
1
Burrell.
second.
What?
No, wait.
What? Why are you
Alanis-
confused?
Wife's name?
No, so Alanis. Okay, so Alanis is Zan's sister-in-law, and the wife, the to-be wife, is Hilda Evil.
Lesbians.
No.
Yeah,
I forgot my wife's name.
you forgot your wife's name.
You're doing
I
it.
thought it was Alanis.
No, Alanis. Oh crap. No, Alanis is the sister-in-law.
You sure though?
Alright.
Yeah,
Are you sure though?
I am sure.
All right.
I asked you this, and you told me this.
Yes, that's true. Alright,
Wait,
fine.
Suzanne,
So
your
Alanis,
wife is
I'm gonna
Hilda.
look.
the
No.
wife does not have a name yet, apparently.
Oh, so Hilda and Alanis are getting married to each other.
Yes.
My wife doesn't have a name yet.
Yes,
There we
lesbian.
go.
Oh.
Okay.
But you're still close with her family.
Yes.
Close enough to be at the wedding, but not close enough to be on a first name basis with his wife.
Yeah, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway-
where was my? Okay,
It's a
there we go.
cultural.
You found it? You found it? It's a cultural.
I'm almost there. I think we just talked it. We didn't write it, so I was like looking for it. Wait. Oh, nope, we just talked it. Never
All
mind.
right. All right. So Alanis and Hilda are getting married. It is cocktail hour. They're hanging out by one of the tables, and essentially greeting guests and all that stuff. One of the guests is, of course, the brother-in-law of Alanis, Zan. So Zan, you came in here with your captain from the Hellguard, and your captain is Rhea Mantlemorn. Let me show you
I
who she
thought you were
is.
gonna say my name.
Yeah, it's hey, my name.
So close.
So Rhea Mantlemorn, whenever the picture decides to show up, so she is your captain. She kind of like gave you, she kind of just accompanied you there. You're in the middle of duties essentially. You're not really dressed up for the occasion. You're in your Hell Rider armor, but seeing as you're a Hell Rider, people respect you. You're like, every time you walk around the city or anywhere in Elturel, most people are like, most people like, shake your hand. They're like, thank you for your service. It's like you're a well-respected person in Elturel. And so anyway, you and Rhea are in the inn, but Rhea is about to leave. So because she has other duties back in the city, and she just like, are you good over here, San? Do you need me to hold your hand throughout this ordeal?
No, I'm good. I don't need you, Rhea.
Are you sure? This is you tend to not like the touchy-feely stuff.
I can do this. I can do this for Lydia.
All right.
Lydia,
Aha.
she's the name.
I got the name.
Good job.
Wait, what's the name?
Lydia.
Lydia, that's his dearly departed wife.
The dead one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I needed.
Okay. All right. So I'll head out then to the city, and I hope you enjoy it, and try to blow off some steam while you're here before you go back into your very self-defeating ways.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
You going?
Yeah, she left.
Okay.
So yeah, San just got there. Now, here's my question to the rest of the party. You guys are all there. What are you doing?
Pick one.
Okay, I'll start. Let's pick Raj. What is your character doing? What is
How long till the ceremony?
about half an hour?
Okay, I'm definitely in the room practicing.
Yeah.
I'm still like, oh, no, I wanna changing the script a little bit, and oh shit, half hour. And now I'm gonna probably run out to the actual ceremony location and check on things and kind of get staged there.
Gotcha. So for the people at home, just so you know, Claudius, Raj's character, he is there as the officiant of the wedding.
Performing my clerical duties.
Yeah. So who else wants? I see Enrage. I see Daniel Gatto did something here.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean to, but I was just looking up.
Okay.
But if I'm there though, I'm probably going to be using some of my cantrips, like Minor Illusion or Prestidigitation, to impress people, to maybe make some extra coin. Wandering around, trying to, make showers with sparks or
Well, roll me a
something that I would find impressive, hoping that somebody would give me.
roll me a performance check.
Terrible.
So if you haven't rolled on Roll20 before, you just go to your skill on your character sheet, and you go where it says performance, and you just click on performance, and it'll roll it for you.
Oh really?
Oh snap!
It's real nice.
It's real nice.
I do miss my real life die though. They're just
Me too.
collecting dust.
I have it right here.
I want to make sure I haven't enabled the 3D dice because I like seeing it roll on the screen. There it is. So whenever you roll on Roll20, oh wow,
Whoa.
okay. So whenever you roll on Roll20, you're gonna see, at least for the 5th edition, if I have the advantage on, If I have advantage on and you roll, you're always going to take the number on the left. If I tell you, oh, roll with advantage, you're going to take the highest number. If I tell you roll with disadvantage, then you're going to take the lowest number. In this case, it was just a regular roll, so you take the number on the left, which was a 20. So you tell.
I think that means we won, right?
Yeah, right. Campaign over.
D&D. You won
Well,
D&D.
guys, we won D&D.
Quick question.
Yes.
Do I? Because I don't see any gold in my character sheet. Do I have any money?
Did you pick starting? It's fine. I'll let the DM talk.
Yeah.
You have
Just
some
because
money.
I want to.
You have
Alright,
some
I want
money.
to throw a couple. Like I want to throw a couple, like a copper to Daddy. After that.
Okay. So describe what your performance is, and I will tell you how the crowd reacted.
Okay. So it would basically be me first asking if they'd want to see something. I assume they'd say yes. So it's a wedding. I would probably, what could I use? I would probably use something like minor illusion.
Okay.
Can I make wind with minor illusion? Prestidigitation or minor illusion. I don't know which one I would use specifically, but they're both cantrips, so I would use them to maybe make flowers appear or something.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's good for a wedding.
A big poof with a little bit of smoke and a slight breeze, and some flowers appear, and I would hand them to somebody.
So Hilda takes one of those flowers, and she just smells it, and she just smiles, and she's like, Alanis, you always pick the best people. You always know the best people, and Alanis is like, I don't really know him, but he's probably one of the people we recruited for our wedding, dear.
I think absolutely, of course. I'm happy that you're happy. Congratulations.
So for those of you at home, in Elturel, there is this tradition that people bring to their weddings people they don't know, strangers, and the idea is they make them, in order to like solidify their union, they make them be witnesses to the union. So you probably got roped into that.
Perfect.
And you also got some coin from San, and other patrons are giving you coins. So I'm gonna say you got like a 1 gold piece out of all this, which is pretty solid. Yeah, in all your winnings, yeah, you got 1 gold piece.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's good.
enough for a stay there, some good food.
He'll probably drink most of it.
So while that's happening, what is Toasty and Omeg doing? And I should call you by your names and your characters. Kalia and Violet, what are you guys doing?
I would assume like Kalia's probably kind of off in a corner somewhere, like kind of where is this in like an open field type thing, or is this in like in an actual building?
It's in an actual building. It's an inn.
It's an actual building?
It's an inn.
Okay.
It's cocktail hour. The wedding's gonna be outside, but you're like inside, just getting your drink on, celebrating before.
Yeah, she's probably grabbing a drink and kind of in a corner, like kind of overlooking everyone,
Okay.
just to get a feel, but also not like be directly in someone's line of sight or anything. Just kind of like peering around, just looking around, getting a feel for the room,
Okay.
seeing who she can maybe like pickpocket from.
So, and that's good that you mentioned that, because you are actually here on business. So,
I was gonna say stealing wedding gifts.
yeah, actually, you. So,
Another Elturel tradition.
well, it's not an Elturel tradition. You have been sent here, with your companion Violet, you've been sent here by the guild to steal a particular present from somebody. So as you know, as you're looking around and seeing the room, you see your mark. It is Hilda's father-in-law. Sorry, it is Hilda's father, or soon to be Alani's father-in-law, Arid Evil. So Arid, he's there. He kind of looks grumpy. He doesn't look like he's enjoying the party at all. But he, you know, he kind of like he looks out of place. Like he's in his regal kind of uniform. He definitely doesn't look like he would go to an idyllic village to watch a wedding, you know. Like he looks very out of place. He looks like very uncomfortable there. And you can sort of see Hilda noticing that and going to him and telling him something. Roll me a perception check.
Okay, let's see if this works correctly.
Oh my god!
What?
Another
What?
20? What is going
It's
on
our
here?
first game. We're doing great.
This is great. I
No.
love Roll20 so far.
So
We won again.
okay, so yeah, you listen. You kind of like, you know, you kind of like see your mark, move around a little bit to kind of overhear what they're saying, and Hilda's like, "Come on, Dad. You said you were gonna try."
Yeah, Dad.
And he's like, I'm sorry, darling. You're right. I will, you know, I will do this for you. Even though it's unnatural, but you know, I will do it. I will do this for you. I will rein it in. I'll celebrate you two. And she's kind of like, she looks very disappointed in him when he said like the unnatural comment. But she's like, look, I'm, you know, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. And Arid just tells her like, no, I want to be there for my daughter's wedding. It is the least a father could do. And you know, just let me try. And Hilda kind of looks at him quizzically, and she's like, all right. And then she sort of like, you know, walks away back to Alani's. You can see some tension going on over there on the wedding. Violet, what are you doing?
Violet, because she's super, super tall, has been mingling around in the middle of the party.
Okay.
Just like kind of doing the social butterfly act without actually engaging with anybody. Like nobody knows who she is, but she's like finding different groups of people and like intermingling within them.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to just get a gauge for like the feel of the room, what the vibe is with everyone.
So like talking to people, but about okay. Hey. Just roll me pure charisma check.
All right, here she goes.
The suspension is killing me.
If you get another 20, this is, okay.
Disappointing. I knew it was gonna happen.
So you are you know, you're kind of trying to strike up conversation with people, but they, you know, seeing as you guys are kind of like the designated strangers that have been pulled into the wedding, you're not getting a lot with, you know, the family members. And it looks like most of the family members, you do manage to find out that most of the family members are from the evil side, but not from the Burrell side. You actually notice there's nobody from Burrell's side except Sam there.
Got it.
So at least you got that
The group
information.
was sketchy. I had a feeling this whole group was sketchy people. Says the thief.
Yeah, says the thief. So
So wait, most of the people are from the family of Hilda?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hilda's crappy ass.
So I'm the only one from Avernus
Yep.
family?
You are.
Okay.
So, I forgot to ask you this, Toasty. How did your character react when she heard Arid and Arid and Hilda's conversation? Hello?
Now, she's.
Oh.
Now you said something about she was there to like steal a particular gift or whatever.
Yes.
Is it from? Did you mention it was from him, or had something to do with him?
Yes.
Do we know what the gift is?
You only
Or
know.
just that it's
You only
him
know.
providing it?
Yeah, you only know that he is providing the gift. It is in a box.
It's in a box. It's a gift in a box.
So then I definitely, obviously, want to keep my cover on the down low as I'm like just sipping my drink, but I definitely am thinking to myself that he's definitely more sketchy than I thought he would be.
Okay.
I mean, he seems like he's not even there at all just for her, but just for whatever deal he has going on, that, you know, he's providing whatever gift or whatever that must be of some significant importance, since I'm kind of there to snatch it.
Yeah. So you don't know the details. You just know that the guild told you get whatever it is he's gonna give to Hilda and Alanis that day. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He basically sounds like a pompous ass, so she's just kind of like,
Is there a
"You
gift
deserve
table,
this."
or are the gifts being given to the couple?
there is actually a gift table.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
Says the
it is-
super type of person.
It is definitely in the middle of. It's kind of like in the middle of the room-ish.
Good thing I can hide.
So it's you might have a little bit of difficulty getting to it, unless people go to the outside for the actual ceremony.
I feel personally like the best way for me to steal it is when everybody's in here.
Okay, you can try. And this is when I say you can try.
Just as a normal thief, hiding in plain sight is usually better than waiting till everyone's gone.
Well,
I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry, I'm just pre-planning.
Okay.
Carry on.
You're okay.
That's what we have opposite ways of thought. You're like, I'm just gonna do it, and she's like, I'm gonna figure this out in about a 12-step
I was
plan.
just rereading my flaws, and my flaws are if there's a plan, I forget it, and if I don't forget it, I'll ignore it. So I'm just playing to that.
Gotcha. All right, so yeah, while you're noodling on that plan, San, what are you been up to since what do you do now that your captain left?
I guess he's just, I don't know, he's kind of in the same boat as Hilda's dad. I mean, he's there because he kind of wants to because of his wife, but he's not really like paying attention or anything. He's just, you know, brooming on the corner, kind of what the captain said he would do, but
He's
he said
brooding
he
on a
would-
corner. You're brooding.
yeah, he's just thinking.
So Alanis approaches you, and she looks like a younger version of your wife, and she's looking radiant in her wedding dress, and she's like, I am so grateful that you made it. You're the only family I have left. This means a lot to me.
Cringe.
It's okay. She would have wanted me here.
Yeah, and she kind of looks, at the ground, and then you can sort of see a little bit of tears welling up in her eyes, and
So I grab her just because it reminds me of my wife, and I tell her, "Don't worry, you look beautiful." She's very lucky.
and she just smiles at you, and you can still see like her tears, but she kind of seems like reassured, like. And then she's like, I am really happy, and I'm so glad you're here, brother.
Cool.
And then she just hugs you.
I hug her back,
And
then I cry, but you know, same
But, like,
thing, like
low-key.
tears go down, but
yeah,
Yeah.
you're like,
get in there, get back in there.
okay. So she goes back to Hilda. They're all like, you know, they're still over there talking with other people of Hilda's family. It's getting close to that time. What is Raj's character doing?
Oh, Claudius is up near the podium, just kind of pacing around, looking over his notes, just trying to like, got that? You practice this. It's going to be fine. You're going to get through this. They're going to be happy. And oh God, it's nearly here. Where are they? What's happening?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh god.
Oh crap! I didn't know it. Okay. You completely forget that you're supposed to grab everybody's attention to get over there. So at that moment, Hilda, you know, is kind of like waiting for the cue for the priest. So she goes over to the outside, to the outside venue, and she's like, "Hey, are you ready for us, Mr. Priest?"
Yeah. We're all set out here.
All set out here. Okay, I'll gather the guest.
Great. I'll just be over here. I'll go up there.
Okay.
I'll see you there.
And she's just like looking at you quizzically. It's like, oh, okay, I'll go get the guests. And she, roll me a perception check.
Well, that's better at least.
Whoa. you can sort of hear her muttering like, "Really, Alanis? This is the guy you got?"
Oh.
On the way out.
Mr. Priest.
So
Mr. Priest.
yeah, she's not, as you can see, Hilda's not very into the religious folk in Elturel, being from Baldur's Gate and all. So all right, so she starts moving guests outside. What does El Gato do? Sorry, Gato do. Daniel Gato does.
So as people are walking outside, I happen to notice Klee over there, and I instantly get in her face with cards. Want to see a trick?
Like, to who?
Kalia.
To Cleo?
Yeah.
What does Cleo does? Oh.
No. It's okay.
You
I've
sure?
seen enough tricks.
I'm really
I've
good
seen
at 'em.
enough.
I'm really good at them.
No, thank you. No,
I
thank you.
did this thing with a flower. There was a bunch of people really happy.
You should probably leave now.
Party pooper. And I'll kind of sneak back behind Clea and take some silverware and stuff it in my jacket.
You're gonna do that? Roll me a sleight of hand, I think it is.
Yeah.
Do I see him?
Roll me a perception check while you're doing that.
Okay.
Let's see. Well,
15.
You definitely, nobody saw you take those silverware. So you get about a silver piece worth of silverware.
Wait, a good day for Gato.
Yeah,
That's
you're
great.
yeah.
I'm super happy.
Okay, so
On his checklist, go to more rich people's weddings. Check.
so
100%.
as you put the silverware in your pocket, Hilda kind of walks by you, and he's like, "Hey, you're the witness. We need you out there. Come on."
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, on my way.
And then she looks at Toasty. Hey, are you gonna be our witness as well? Come on, we need you out there.
Oh, that
Oh,
one's not very
yes.
friendly.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking for the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be right out there.
Well, come on, it's almost time. And then she just walks.
I stand behind her. I think they're wanting you to go there.
Oh,
Oh, you're saying that you're
Yeah,
to me?
San. Yeah, to you.
Super intimidating. Standing behind you.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know where the bathroom is, kind sir?
Nope. I just know they want you that way.
But you see, I really need to use the bathroom.
I think there's a bathroom outside.
Dang, sir.
do you say that, Violet? Do you hop in?
I was waiting my turn.
No, you
I was
can hop
gonna-
in. You can hop in.
Oh no, I'm not. I've been trying to sneak as people are going out to like sneak under
Alright.
the people.
I'm gonna settle this. I'm gonna roll perception just to to see if she wants to really stay because she has to go to the bathroom, or she just
No.
hiding.
You. So roll me. So
Why are
do
you
this. Let me do the rolls.
Okay.
Toasty, roll me a deception.
Okay.
And then we'll do a deception against insight. So
Okay.
you deception and a counter with your insight. Sorry.
Insight.
Insight, yeah.
I don't like where this is
Okay.
going.
You
Oh,
totally
hey.
believed her story about the bathroom. You actually, you kind of.
Actually, I'll take you there. You know, come with me.
You take her
like
there.
it.
Yeah, you know where it is. Actually, you just take her.
Which is the best chance for me to sneak under this goddamn table.
Okay, roll me a stealth check while they're
Oh, no.
going to the bathroom.
Is this the plan that you mastered?
Yes.
And of course, he
worry
gets a
about it.
20. So, yeah, you managed to like, blend in through the crowds. You know where to duck, you know where to move, and you find yourself under the gift table.
I didn't crash into a single person this
with
time.
none the wiser.
Whew. Now I don't know what the rest of my plan is, but I got where I wanted.
I
I
like
was gonna
that.
go Mission Impossible and carve a laser hole under the gift and just pull it from the bottom of the table. But I don't think I can do that, so I'm gonna figure it out.
Well,
Sounds gonna
luckily
go.
for you, most people are already out the door. The few
Yeah, no,
stragglers.
I can just hide here and wait it out till the room's clear.
Yeah, the few stragglers is just San and.
No, I took her to the bathroom and just swiped
Oh,
outside.
and yours went. Okay.
Because,
Yeah.
because you believe me. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay. So we let me switch the music because we're in a solemn.
I roll on that one. I'm good.
That was so
Is
funny.
the Valheim behind me very distracting?
Valheim?
No.
What?
Never mind. We're
What?
good.
No, never mind.
If no one noticed it, we're good.
Were you playing?
I
How
know,
are you
that's
playing
no.
Valheim? When
I
we're
am
doing-
not,
no,
but my roommate
no.
is on remote
Oh.
playing, and it's behind me.
Oh,
My
okay.
screen is behind me.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay. So let me see. Where was it? I was gonna look for festivals and celebrations. There we go. So,
Party.
all right, we're outside. Let me show you the scene that I looked up for the outside because it was pretty hard to find what I was picturing. So I'm gonna show you what I found of the scene, and then
boy.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna show you so I'm gonna show you what I found, and then I'm gonna tell you what I wanted, but I couldn't find, and then you guys will tell me if I at least got close. Okay, so this is what I found from Animal Crossing, because that's all I could
I was
find.
gonna say.
Okay.
Oh wow, you should have just asked me. I could have designed you an Animal Crossing wedding.
So anyway, so here's how I picture that part of the venue. You're in a balcony of the kind of like a deck type balcony of the inn, and it's overlooking like the rest of the town because the inn is kind of like on an elevated position from the rest of the town. And in front of you, as you're stopping, you're opening the door and getting into the deck, you can see Elturel in all its glory. And you can see the high tower where on top of it is the companion, and it's just a breathtaking view of Elturel. You can see the gardens, you can see the waterfalls. There's some waterfalls in Elturel. It's a really, like, if you go into the city, it's just a really beautiful place. But like seeing it from afar, it's just amazing. Like you could definitely see why they call this inn the Light of the Companion, because you're just bathed in it the moment you come out.
Okay.
Gross.
So I was trying to find that, I couldn't find it. Animal Crossing was the closest I could find to that picture in my head.
Okay.
Pretty.
I love it.
I do love it.
All right.
Tied.
Perfect.
Okay. So you get so people kind of start rolling in, getting into their chairs. You see like the band people that Hilda and Alanis hired to like play their tunes for the wedding. And then you see our dear Mr. Priest. What are you up to?
Sorry, everyone. Do you mind just go ahead and spread out? You don't have to stay to one bride's side or the other. It's a little unbalanced right now. Just if you could
Everybody starts.
try.
Yeah, they kind of look around and they're like, yeah, they all kind of like, yeah.
So I'm looking at
Because
the other
everyone's over here.
Yeah.
If you could just like filter over to the left a little.
They start filtering out. They start moving around, mixing around.
Alanis would really appreciate it, I'm sure.
And the Alanis is like, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's okay. It looked really weird. I'm happy.
I go like this.
So Alanis is like, I'm so glad you could join us, Claudius. I know you had your trip to go to, but this really means a lot to me that you are able to officiate our wedding.
Of course. It's really the least I could do.
So everybody starts getting settled in. Most people are like sitting down, and Alanis goes and says like, "Oh, that's my cue," and then she leaves. Presumably, she's the one who's gonna walk down the aisle. And then she passes by Zan, and she's like, "Well, are you gonna walk me or not?"
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. When I go around.
All right. So Hilda is there, like right next to you, Claudius, and she's kind of like a little nervous but happy. Do you say anything to her?
Everything's going to be fine, and I cast guidance on her.
And she kind of feels the warmth of the spell, and she's like, "Thank you, Mr. Priest. I'm a little nervous,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm
Actually, I'll throw that in the chat.
yeah, throw it in the chat so people can see the spell. I'm a little nervous, but this will give me some strength. What is our dear witness doing, Mr. Gatto?
Yeah, that's what I was actually just looking at. Where, Claudius, where would you guys be standing? Would you be at like the beginning of all like the pews, so everybody had to walk past you guys to get to their seats, or?
I think I'm probably up at the podium.
Yeah. So they're up at the podium. The podium is right next to the it's kind of like a deck, and then the podium is right at the edge of it. Because the idea is they do the ceremony under the light of the companion.
That's
Okay.
what's good.
So, as you would be blessing her, I would probably try to find some way to walk by because I think this was funny, and I'd try and use prestidigitation to create a smell coming from you. So as you bless her and try and reassure her on her big day, she suddenly smells something coming from you. She goes, "Wow."
So
Then I'll kinda
what type
walk by
of
and try and find a
smell?
Flatulence.
Flatulence. Okay. Oh wow.
Man, I was hoping you were gonna like help him out, be like, "Ooh, flowers."
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's gonna do a cute wedding thing.
He's not that guy. Yeah. And he's also a hermit, so the seat that he would try and find would be like at the end of the rows.
We
away from
talked about
everyone.
in session 0 that we might know each other.
Yeah.
Are
So
we
that's what
going
I'm
with that?
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why you did that.
Oh,
okay.
Because we talked about that we had grown up together.
Yeah, okay. But I haven't seen you yet, right?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Hilda's like,
Behind you.
Hilda's like, Mr. Priest, take it easy.
Chill, bruh.
It's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna smell it and think it's her. And you know, nerves get to everyone. It's fine.
you're gonna be polite about it. You're like, "Oh, man, she really did one, but I'm just gonna play.
It's your big day.
All right, so you get in your place, Gato, Mr. Priest, and Hilda.
Priesty cat.
Yeah.
While
Just to be
this,
clear, I do have -1 on charisma. I just wanna.
You've been doing great at it.
you've been doing great.
Just
All right, so while
I love that they chose a priest with -1 charisma to officiate.
Right. They needed someone cheap. It had to be.
yeah, no, I think
We're lesbians.
so. I think Alanis knows Claudius, like because
My brother Licinius is also in the Hell Riders, so maybe it's a connection of Zan.
yeah, I was thinking more like because Alanis works at a bookstore in Elturel. So I'm thinking
Okay.
maybe you went by and like bought some books from that bookstore, and that's how you know her. And then you're kind of
Okay.
like you kind of like
Cool.
her friend that she can talk to about things. Like you probably saw the love story of Alanis and Hilda as they went through the years.
I like that.
All right, so while the wedding is about to take off, what is Violet and Calia doing? Can I call her Cal?
Cal is fine.
All right, what is Violet and Cal doing?
Violet is currently still under this table, kind of peeking under the cover.
Okay, nobody's around you as you pick under the cover, so
Beautiful.
you can probably do your business.
All right, so I go out from under the table and I try to find this present. So I'm just shaking boxes and seeing name tags on boxes.
Yeah. So you don't need to search far. You do find kind of like a bottle-shaped box. Sorry, a bottle-shaped present, and it's from it's from Hilda's father.
So I grab it, and then I go to the bathroom with it. Because I
Perfect.
can't hide it.
I was actually gonna. I mean,
I don't know where to keep it.
that works. I was actually gonna say
Just holding
she
the
was
bottle
coming out and watching
You-
you like kind of peek under the table, like come out and look at the presents. But I mean, if you want to come into the bathroom, that's fine too.
So
Well, give me
I'm
halfway.
gonna say you met halfway. You kind of bumped into each other.
Okay.
What do you say?
I got it.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Well, let's.
So
Well,
So-
let's. Here, you take it because I don't know where to put it.
I take it.
you so roll me a perception check.
Oh no.
Both of
Me
you.
or
Both of you.
both? Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so Violet, as you are like, as you guys are playing like hot potato with the present, you hear someone coming from the outside, and you kind of hear a scream, and it's you notice it's Hilda's voice. And he's like, "Hey, we still need a witness. I know one of you guys are around here. Zan told me Cal went to the bathroom."
Yeah, we were pooping.
Roll me a deception check with advantage. Roll me a deception check with advantage, because nobody is gonna be like, "Oh yeah, he's." Yeah, she's like, she totally believes
That'll
you. He's like, man, it's probably one of the, it's probably whatever hit the Mr. Priest then.
Yeah, I don't know if the food was great.
Yeah, are you guys okay? Are you done in there?
Yeah, we
We're
were
good.
just coming out. We
We're
are
good.
so
I'm feeling a little under the weather though, so I may leave, but
If you need a witness, I'll stay in witness, and you can leave random stranger I don't know.
Roll me a deception check again.
Damn it! I should have been more coy.
so I figured
Oh, that was a 20. Another 20. My God.
Damn.
Can we
Wow.
get another on the nat 20 counter in the chat? Because we have a nat 20 counter in the chat now.
I'm gonna drink to
We're
that.
gonna need one.
Yeah, at this point.
Kalia wears like this
Sorry.
cloak, so I figured while we were kind of like going like, no, you take it, no, you take it.
As I was awkwardly
I
talking.
kind of like shoved it in my cloak a little bit, like to hide it, and so
Okay.
I guess I leave then. I guess I
You're about to you were about to leave, but Hilda's like, no, I mean, the ceremony is gonna be quick. If you want, you can sit at the back, and then as soon as we're done, you can head out and leave. We just need it'll be bad luck if somebody leaves.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
oh I would hate to cause bad luck. All right. So I guess she walks and like sits at the back with Violet.
Yeah, but she actually grabs Violet. She's like, "Come on, Violet, we need you at the front. You're another witness."
Oh, okay. I'm sitting at the back by myself.
All right. So, wedding ceremony is about to start. The song kind of starts. I'm gonna try to see if I can find like a lute version of the
Of the
Of the
wedding
weddings.
march.
of the wedding march, because that'll be awesome. No, nothing.
Just for medieval wedding.
Yeah, medieval. Oh, that would be awesome. Medieval. I should have looked this up. before.
I
There you
did
go.
not want to say that you were unprepared, but
Hey, I found it. Medieval wedding.
this is why I don't DM.
All right, so medieval wedding. It's on. You are, song starts, and you are marching the radiant Alanis down the aisle. What do you do? How do you feel? What do you say?
Sam doesn't say anything. He's just having flashbacks over and over and over. It's hard. He is hard. He's looking at his crying, and everyone thinks that it's about the thing happening. No, has nothing to do with it. It's just reminded of Lydia.
You're just reminded of your departed wife,
Yeah.
Lydia.
Yeah.
All right, and then Alanis gets to the podium. Hilda is just looking at her, nervous but smiling. She smiles back, and they both get in front of the podium. What do you do, Mr. Priest?
Too nervous.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm super nervous. This is it's gonna be great. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, Priest, this
Okay.
isn't about you. Come on.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. And forgot that thing we talked about. And I
Dude,
will
love it.
cast light.
Okay. Oh,
to illuminate
okay?
the podium around us in a pale blue glow.
Please tell me Violet did that. Okay.
She's been drinking at the cocktail hour.
Okay. All right, man. Flattenings,
She
burping. This is an all-time wedding. Okay. So move that. How do you react to that before you move on? I guess. No, we're good.
What?
No.
We're good.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Priest, continue.
Okay. Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones. We gather here today to celebrate the wedding of Alanis and Hilda. You have come here to share in this formal commitment they make to one another, to offer your love and support to this union, and to allow Alanis and Hilda to start their married life together, surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them. So welcome to one and all who have traveled from near and far across the Sword Coast. Alanis and Hilda, thank you for your presence here today, and now ask for your blessing, encouragement, and lifelong support for their decision to be married.
So,
and I continue on for several more minutes.
do you say
There's
like
readings, there's music. During the music, I'm going to stand back and start chanting in Celestial to start preparing the ceremony cast.
Okay. So the how do you say the while this is going on, what does the rest of the people do? Like just a quick reaction to this.
It's like 10 minutes of ceremony stuff.
Casual, acting natural, the normal, the usual.
All
I
right.
see Violet tearing up a little bit at the front.
She
and
did
I'm
tear.
thinking to
She did
myself,
tear
"Oh,
up a
she's
bit.
such a sucker."
Man, love.
What about Gato? What do you do?
I mean, being a hermit, I probably would have tried to sit in the back, which I guess
Hilda
You
wouldn't
know-
have led you. Hilda would have been like, "You're a witness. You gotta stay there, man."
trying to be quiet, but trying to hide my face.
Because you're like irked about
Super
all this.
uncomfortable, anxiety just through the roof right now.
Gotcha. What does Sam do?
Crying.
Crying. Just full on
Just cry.
crying.
Yeah.
All right, continue your sermon.
Your prepared ceremony.
Hey,
Thank
I told him to prepare.
Jesus
Thank you for
Christ.
that last reading. And now,
Thank you.
come to the point in the ceremony where you're going to say your vows to one another. Before you do that, I ask you to remember that love, which is rooted in faith, trust, and acceptance, will be the foundation of an abiding and deepening relationship. No other ties are more tender, no other vows more sacred than those you now assume. Now please, hold hands, look at each other and recite this. Before the morning Lord Lathander and those here today, I commit to you, now and always, until we return to this endless light.
So, Alanis and Hilda both, they grab hands. They kind of they hold hands. They kind of stretch them to you kind of see like their hands clasping each other, and you could sort of see like right on top of it, you can see the companion's light. Like you could see like this is just a perfect day. They recite their vows to each other. They're looking, they're looking at each other. Just it is such an amazing day.
I change my light cantrip to a bright yellow day glow around us.
Okay. And then while that's happening, the ground starts to rumble. And let me change to some tension music. So the ground starts to rumble. You can start listening to cries of people in the air, like cries of citizens, of children filling the air. Everybody's like there's kind of like an earthquake going on. The crowd in the wedding is just like, trying to like, find their footing. They're some of them are losing balance, others are falling. And
The ground rumbling is not common here, though, right? That's a
no,
that's
it's like it's an earthquake. You're in the middle of an earthquake.
This
And
isn't
then-
California. It's
This
just
is
fine.
California.
Yeah, that's why I was like, is it LA? Like, are we just like, oh, it's shaking?
not like that. So you and then while the ground is shaking, you notice something's going on with the companion.
No.
Yes. So as the ground is shaking, the companion turns dark. And then the material plane shifts open under Elturel. So when I mean the material plane, I mean like the ground. The ground just all of a sudden it's like a portal just appeared on the ground of Elturel. And you can see the fiery depths of hell underneath Elturel. And all of a sudden these chains just pop out from the ground, from the bowels of hell. And they hook up to the walls of Elturel, to the castle walls of Elturel, and they start digging in and breaking apart the walls. And then they kind of like grab a hold of Elturel as a whole, and you see this ghastly scene. Let me show it to you guys. Did it update? No, people at home can't see it. Now it updated. So you start seeing like devils, demons kind of like fighting each other, flying around Elturel, and then there's a flash of white light just hitting everything. And where Elturel once stood, it is there no more. The companion's not there. Elturel is not there. It is just a crater of what once was this grandiose of a city. And then a big explosion happens. Those chunks of wall that kind of fell from the walls of Elturel break apart, and in the explosion some debris gets shot out into the neighboring lands, and a big chunk of one of the watchtowers from one of the walls falls on top of the light of the companion, and everything goes to black.
Well, I guess they hit lesbians.
Oof.
Wow, that was the biggest campaign. Thank you guys.
All right.
Hey, y'all.
Should I roll for that saving throw?
No, not yet. We'll see. So roll me. So what we'll do first is roll me dexterity and saving throws. Dexterity or strength saving throws. So whoever has the highest of those two. Everybody roll me.
So-
out.
Highest of
So, like,
dexterity or
athletics?
strength saving?
No,
Or
just
wait.
the saving. So where it says
Oh.
dex or strength,
Okay.
whichever you will have the highest, just roll me that.
Oh,
Okay.
I did it on the wrong place. Is that okay?
I should probably move this thing. Let me move this thing because I can't. It's not updating for you guys over here. Okay.
We all got like the same. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did dexterity
I got
instead of
a
dexterity save. Is that okay?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
it's fine.
we won't talk about your
It
defense.
should be the same.
It's gonna be the same. So, well, I mean, because depending, do you have is your dexterity saving throw has some sort of
Oh, it has a check mark on
it
it.
has a check mark on it, so just add 2 to that number, so it's 16.
Great.
Okay. So,
I didn't mean to do that.
it's fine. Well, another
I
20.
don't
God
have
damn it.
Another one.
I didn't
Wow.
mean to do that, but I got a 20.
Yeah, but you got
One
a 20.
doesn't
Yeah.
count for the counter.
Wait, what happens if it has a check mark?
It means you have a proficiency on that saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Because I have it for strength and dexterity.
oh, then you have you just add 2 to that number then. But
Oh.
oh wait, no, it already. If you did
No,
strength
it
save,
already
it
created
already
that
added it
mark.
for you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that he did a pure dexterity check, and then
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so you start seeing debris coming out and headed towards you. Violet, you're able to get out of the way before one of the chunks hits you.
Just like lay flat on the floor.
Yeah, and you're like laying flat on the floor, holding your head, trying not to get hit. Claudius, you grab. What do you do? Like, you have the wedding party in front of you, and you see a huge chunk of rock headed your way. What do you do?
I'm definitely casting guidance on Alanis because I only got Hilda before.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna grab them and jump out of the way.
Okay, so you grab them and you jump out of the way, but you didn't. You kind of didn't manage to get a good grip on Alanis, and Alanis gets hit by the rock.
Like, what?
And she's like on the floor, like pinned by the rock, unconscious. And Hilda's just like screaming for Alanis. And you're kind of like trying to get your bearings. You're dazed at this moment.
This is getting truly homophobic.
I am not going this route. I promise. Okay. Let's go. Jeez. Let's see. San, a huge rock, part of that rock that hit Alanis, also got you too, but you managed to like hold it on just enough so that it doesn't fall entirely on Alanis. She got hit by it, but she's still alive. She's just unconscious.
All right.
And you managed to hold the rock for basically not for her not to get crushed by it.
Okay.
And let's see, we still got Kalia. So Kalia, what do? You see all these rocks and things heading towards you. What do you do? You're at the back of the wedding.
I'm at the back of the wedding.
Yeah.
I have something, the gift, hidden in my cloak,
Shit,
kinda. I guess.
Were you supposed to deliver that to someone in Elturel, or?
No, they were supposed to take it back to Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a guild thing.
Got it.
From the other city.
Well, I'm concerned about Violet, but I also don't. With this, I don't want to run to the. Because she was in the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm kind of trying to run. Like, kind of almost sideways, like trying to dodge everything, but also like trying to keep an eye on her.
Okay, so you managed. So roll me a perception check.
Okay.
You do manage to avoid the rocks. So now we're trying to see if you managed to catch a glimpse of Violet, and you did. You managed to catch. You know where Violet is before the area kind of like, falls through, and you guys are dazed, and everything goes to black. Daniel Gatto, you are hit by that same rock that hit Alanis, and you are unconscious, but you're like on the like a little bit behind San, where he's holding the rock, trying to for it not to crush you guys. So you're unconscious right now.
Naturally, I mean, it makes sense.
Naturally.
Anxiety. I probably wouldn't see the rock coming, and then I'd probably look down for my flask, and when I did, there's a rock in my face.
Yeah, there's a rock in your face. So this is what we're gonna do since one of you guys is unconscious. Roll me. Actually, no, I was gonna do this anyway because Alanis is unconscious. So we're gonna do initiative. So I'm gonna pull up the initiative table, and it's bringing memories for a certain someone in this group.
8 rocks.
So in our previous campaign, we had a rock slide, and somebody got pinned by the rocks, and they had to roll death saves.
It's fine. It's fine. He's fine. He's alive.
Yeah, he's alive. Okay, so we got we're gonna roll. Crap! I forgot. I need to put your tokens in there. So I'm gonna put your tokens in the. I'm just gonna add your turns actually, and just roll me. Just everybody roll me initiative, and I'll add your turns.
Why? Why?
Okay. Why is Philaster? Who's Philaster? Why is that person? I got somebody who's.
Philaster?
I don't know. I got somebody in the turn order that wasn't supposed to be there.
Like what?
I don't know. Somebody in the turn order wasn't supposed to be there. That was weird.
Was it a random character you added that you don't want us to know about yet?
I guess so, or that I don't know about yet. I'm just
Can I
gonna.
do a quick pee run? before
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's do a quick break, and then we'll start this part of the encounter.
Beautiful, love it, bye.
Quick pee break, quick 5-minute break, and then we can continue this part of the encounter.
Get another drink.
All right. In the meantime, I'll set up the turn order for all of you guys. Okay.
This is how we die before we even start.
Of course, I'm a wizard too, so I'm squishy. So it's just...
It makes
Fucking upstage my ceremony here.
Hey, I was expecting multiple downs. I did not expect that good of rolls. So I did not mean to single you out.
I'm just lucky, I guess.
You all are doing great. Yeah, your rolls are amazing.
Yeah, 20s.
I
I don't know,
mean,
we've got 2 main characters down, and I've only got 2 spell slots. So I'm looking at.
Level.
Mhm.
Not streaming right now, right?
We are, but actually I forgot to pause the recording, so I'll pause it right now. And we're back. All right,
We're back.
we're back. So we got the turn order set up. It should be set up. Why didn't it update?
It all says 0 on my screen.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
Did I? Oh, because I gotta hit enter. You know, they don't save if you don't hit enter. And then descending. There we go. Done. We got the initiative set up. It'll be more streamlined next time for sure. So what we'll do is this, since we have Daniel unconscious, we're gonna run turn order to see if what people do, and then when it's Daniel's turn, if nobody has saved them yet, he'll roll a death save.
Alright.
All right.
Woof.
Okay. But luckily, you go last, so you are. I mean, you technically you don't go at all because you would go last anyway because you're unconscious. So yeah.
I don't mean I don't have to do anything.
Yeah. So Violet,
Yes.
you wake up from this explosion, and you see this, ruined inn. The ground kind of feels uneven. The people are, you hear cries. You see people dazed, people bloodied. It's just a ghastly scene. And you hear and you hear Hilda like saying, wake up, honey, wake up. Like just, and you see her like her dress is kind of like bloody too. Like it went from 100 to 0 in an instant.
From 100 to 0.
Yeah. So
I just want to say you're really piling on Zan here.
yeah.
Yeah, that poor boy.
So yes, you see San and Hilda, trying to see what's going on with Alanis. What do you do, Violet?
As a good thief, I stand up, I assess my location, and then I assess my partner, see if I can spot her.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Let's do it. Let's roll it. Yep.
So you do not see your partner between all the rubble. She's probably like behind she might be behind because the
Yeah,
castle
she was in the back too. and I
yeah,
was
the
in-
castle part of the castle wall like kind of hit between the the whole area, so she might be behind the other side of the castle wall chunk. You do see right next to you your witness person, your co-witness, the other one that was supposed to be a witness. You see Daniel on the floor. I'm gonna let you have one bonus action. What do you do? You see him, he's unconscious. He looks like he looks like he got hit pretty hard by the rock. He might be bleeding.
TBH, Violet doesn't know him or care about him, so she just probably tries to make her way toward the last place she saw Kalia.
I've done the same thing.
And this is how we begin. All right.
I don't know this dude.
Okay.
This is how we become a party of 4.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Kalia, what do you do?
Wait, is it Kalia or Kalia?
It can be. I say Kalia, but it can be.
Kalia.
Oh, Kyle. I'm just gonna say Kyle because I will.
Yeah,
forget.
Kyle is fine too.
Yeah.
I was reading about. So I spotted Violet last before all of this happened.
Yeah, so you know where Violet is. You just gotta get around.
Oh shit! So I just moved. Sorry.
So you just got. you could probably spot her. If you could probably spot her again. If you you could probably get to her. You know the general vicinity where she is. But you would have to roll me like an acrobatics check to get to her.
Okay. So technically, how far away in feet is Violet from me?
She's about 30 feet from you.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So thaumaturgy.
Okay.
The therma. The range is 30 feet, and it technically says can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range.
Yeah.
One of that being Oh god, I'm gonna say this wrong. Ominous whispers.
Okay.
Right.
So does that mean that I can potentially kind of cast like in Violet's area like a whisper, like, hey, meet me, like
Yeah, you could.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I mean, other people will hear.
Okay, see, that's what I wasn't sure of.
Do you have? Oh wait, you're not a rogue. Never mind.
Other people in the vicinity will hear. So, there's right now next to Violet, there is the Mr. Priest and Daniel.
Okay. So there's just Mr. Priest and Daniel.
Yeah.
And
that would
Daniel's
probably hear
unconscious.
And Daniel's
Okay.
unconscious.
So I'm gonna cast it. I guess I'll put it. Okay. And then it puts it in chat. I'm gonna cast it, and I'm gonna do an the whisper towards that, and basically just say, Violet, I'm okay. Okay. Are you okay? I'm gonna find you. It's okay.
I can't answer you.
Like she's just kind of freaking out. She's just like, we're okay.
So I'm
Everything's
gonna give you an inspiration point just for that, because that's just really fun. So so next time you roll, if you wanted to get advantage, you can. That's what an inspiration point does.
Okay.
So we'll. Is there? So you're gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm basically just letting her know that I'm okay, and I'll find her. But since I have
you have
what
movement
she
left.
knows I have,
Yeah.
we Gucci.
Yeah.
So you have movement left. What do you do?
Probably start moving a little bit towards the front so I can get a better angle on her view.
Okay. So as you move towards the front, you feel somebody grabbing you're grabbing your leg, and you look down, and it's just, you know, a person that's pinned right under the castle rubble, and she kind of like says, like in a hoarse whisper, like, it's my daughter. Please, can you save her? And she kind of points to and you see kind of like a girl kind of dazed in the corner, and just you know, like you just trying to figure out where she is, like where's her mom, and just, you know, what do you do?
Fuck.
This is
Darkest Animal Crossing.
This is Darkest Animal Crossing.
Leah's World Cup is Clash.
Hold on. I'm rechecking over my like traits and stuff, just trying to.
I'm just testing this party. I'm just trying to see how far the evil gets.
I look down to her as she's kind of like grabbing my leg, and I'm kind of like, I'll make sure she's okay. Don't worry. You rest. I will make sure she's all right.
You rest.
Is this
under that rock.
is this a lie?
Is this what?
Is this a lie or?
No, this is not a lie.
Okay, all right. Okay, so
She will kind of then gravitate more towards
the
that
daughter.
girl, but still trying to keep an eye out of.
Okay. What's so while you do that, let's see, the next on the turn order, San, what do you do? You see your sister-in-law. You're kind of holding the rock on top of over your sister-in-law. And you see her right there in front of you. What do you do? Hello?
You're muted.
Did I look? You're muted.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now?
Now.
Okay. So I think as he's grabbed the rock, he would scream at Alani's like, Lydia! But then when what's her name?
Hilda.
When Hilda came in and tells Alanis, I was like, he will like wake up. It's like, I want to try to push the stone away and
Okay, so roll me a
help her out.
roll me a athletics check.
Athletics.
Okay, we got. Okay, so you managed to move the rock without injuring anybody, and you managed to, you know, get Alanis out of the woods.
All right. How is she alive? Like, is she okay? Or
you can. So when you get close to her, and you and Hilda get close to her, she seems like she's alive. She's breathing still, but she seems very badly hurt. Like, her wedding dress is not the white and illustrious as it was. It's, you know, it's bloodied. She seems like she definitely got hit pretty hard by that rock.
What would it take to like wake her up?
You're gonna have to take her to some sort of clinic or a doctor. Wake her up.
Okay. So if I use lay on hands at her, it wouldn't.
It would probably not work on
Okay.
these injuries.
Right. So I guess I'll just grab her. My
Okay.
hands.
So yeah, so you grab her, and so I'll stop you there since you did two actions, and
Yep.
we'll do the next person. Okay, so now Mr. Priest, you see Violet, and then you see your friend, your Platinum, the person who created. Sorry, you see Daniel unconscious on the floor. What do you do?
I just want to double check. You said Alanis basically wouldn't be cured by magical means.
Well, she would be cured. She would be cured. Like it would help. Like, just to at least stabilize her, it would help. But at this point, like, her injuries would require to see some sort of physician for sure.
Okay. So I see Zan's got her.
Like, you could. I was gonna say you could probably see her. Like, you could probably help her recover, but you would have to find a place that's not in the middle of a crumbling inn, I should say.
I mean, basically, I'm looking if I cast Cure Wounds on her.
Gotcha.
Would it?
Nah, it wouldn't help. I would use it on
Okay.
somebody else.
Okay. That's what I wanted to check. So I see Zan's got her. That was my first thought because she basically got crushed right in front of me.
Mhm.
And I started looking around for other injured, and I finally noticed what the hell? My childhood friend just came to this same wedding that I was officiating. That's weird, and is he dead? What's going on?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to him and see what his state is.
So he's unconscious. It looks like he is bleeding internally. You could probably cure him with your spells, and at least get him back to being conscious.
Okay. Whole home just like turned into a crater, but let's see if I can do this.
All right. There you go. You get 8 HP.
Look at you.
I love
I
it.
don't know why it
only
said
had
all slots expended. I'm pretty sure I have 2 slots total.
It
I
might have
only
been
had
you have to like make sure that
Okay.
the slots
Yeah.
match, or
Okay.
or if not, it's gonna do that.
Yeah, I have it set to 1 slot remaining now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Daniel, you're back to full health, I'm assuming.
yeah, because I only had 7 HP. So
There you go. you
wizards.
you
Oh.
wake up. Yeah, you wake up in this ghastly scene. You see people crying. You see people hurt. You see the bride in front of you crushed, unconscious, and in the arms of the brother-in-law. You see the inn is kind of crumbling. What do you do?
I mean, I imagine he'd be probably pretty dazed. So I mean, he comes to, and here's Claudius standing over him, which he's a little bit amazed by himself, but then also just wants to ask Claudius, what happened?
What are you even doing here, Daniel? I thought you
Probably
were out
witness.
on the coast, living
I-
your life.
I was. I'm doing very well for myself.
Man,
What are you even wearing?
You keep the lie up even in this disaster.
Yeah, definitely. And the coat that I'm wearing is definitely a stolen coat, 100%. I don't know
Gotcha.
where he got it, but it's 100% stolen. And that's exactly where I go with it. I go, well, I came to the wedding. Look at my coat. I can't believe this happened.
Okay.
It was a nice coat.
It was, but I can afford another. It's fine.
That's good.
Drink,
Okay.
and I'll hold up my flask.
Sure, quickly.
All right.
Gosh, are there more wounded?
So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So since at least the main cast is all conscious, and the people who are unconscious are stabilized, I'm gonna remove the turn order, and I'm just gonna let you guys free form from here. So you guys are having, you guys are sort of getting up, and you see that there are some wounded left. There are some people kind of like dazed and getting up. It looks like the inn is kind of crumbling, and it might fall off the cliff. So you guys need to get out of there pretty soon.
Okay.
What do you do?
As I was that woman, was like, "Oh, save my child, save my child." I turned to her and she's still kind of like looking at me, either that or she's starting to slowly die, and her eyes
She's starting to slowly die.
are still fixated on me, which is creepy. So I go to like kind of grab the child, and it's like, it's okay, and I'm trying to reassure her, and like, it's okay, and just kind of grab her and heading straight towards, like, still kind of the side, so I'm not straight into people, but being like, Violet,
Okay.
and trying to get Violet's attention so that we can go.
So Young, are you there?
I
He
think
looks-
the
He looks
Frozen.
frozen.
the mic.
And he's gone.
There we go.
And
Yeah.
No, he's muted.
he's muted.
Sorry.
Muted.
Okay.
My computer decided to restart for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It happens.
Yeah.
Does.
So we're almost back.
That's fine. It happens. What was the last? Yeah, he took my spot. What was the last thing you heard before everything?
Kalia was planning what to do now.
As okay,
I can
Look,
barely
You
hear.
were just asking people what they were.
what they were doing?
All right, I think I'm back.
Okay.
Am I back?
Yeah, you are.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Wait, now
Oh,
we need to
man.
see you.
Wait, hold on, guys. My computer literally just turned back on.
Okay.
And
Well,
we're doing it, we're doing a click. I click here, and we're good.
yeah.
Come
You're-
on.
Oh,
Well, you're back
Come
in your
on.
original spot now.
Yeah.
We can't see you,
Okay.
but you're back in your spot.
We're gonna make it work.
So Ollie's happy. That's all he needed.
Yeah, that's all I needed. Like, you're fine
He
now.
just wanted to not be
I just
DM
wanna be-
anymore. I get it.
You know, we were talking about it earlier. It kind of just manifested itself.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
now my camera doesn't want to work, so this is going great.
It's okay. So Cal was calling out for you in the between the rubble,
While
And I
I'm
couldn't
holding
hear.
the
I get
child.
it. That's poetic.
and you heard, and you heard. That's why we needed you, because you heard her.
So
You're essentially there's like a big slab of stone like in between you two.
Got it. So I respond, and then I guess I try to meet her.
Yeah,
Okay.
is it like a stone that like can just be walked
Oh,
around?
I forgot.
Or,
I
like...
forgot we're no longer like doing the turn thing.
Yeah. It's you would have to leave the inn to kind of get around it. It's like a big, like it went like right across the
Oh.
inn, and it's pierced through it. Like you will have to leave the inn to get around it.
Oh, okay. I guess that I'm just taking a small child and being like, I'll meet you.
Oh, he's gone. Are you gone?
I'm here audio
Oh, okay.
wise.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out the other situation.
Okay. Well, we'll just have our different spot. Okay. All right. We'll continue. Continue. I promise I won't look at the thing too.
Yeah, just ignore it until I
Yeah,
figure
continue.
it out. Okay.
Okay, so basically we're trying to meet each other. I guess
Yeah.
just
I
Yeah,
get
so-
that. I'm on board.
All right. So you guys walk outside of the inn. Well, as best as you can. You kind of like you know, clawing your way out, and trying to get around. You do see a lot of bodies. You see a lot of guests hurt,
Sucks to suck.
and a lot of people dead on the way out. You do notice outside is our dear friend, Mr.
oh no.
Arid Evil. He's out.
He looks like fucking Anthony Hopkins.
Is he
Right.
still just out there holding that goblet?
Yeah, he's always holding that
He
goblet.
didn't drop it the whole time.
He didn't drop it the whole time. No.
He gets it.
So much cooler than I am.
So he's outside, and he's like, is my daughter okay? Is she okay? Like she sees you guys coming out.
I
Like us, the thieves.
Yeah.
I would have
That's the
been making
themes.
sure Hilda got out.
What?
Sir, I'm unsure. I must get this child to safety.
It's like,
I'm
I'm
helping.
you're helping. Please get my daughter out of there. She's the last of my line. I need her. Get her, please. I'll pay
Sir, you
anything.
look very, very. Oh wait, you say what did you say?
I'll pay anything. Just get her out of
How
there. please.
loud? How loud is he yelling?
Toilet.
at? Could I hear that?
Kalia, he's paying anything. I think you should get this lady to safety. I'm gonna try to save this woman.
just be careful. Be careful.
Do you know me?
Okay. So he roll me a charisma check.
Which
If
one?
I ever find, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me? Is it
Yeah,
me?
Violet. Roll me a charisma check.
Come on, charisma. I'll
Violet
find
has
it eventually.
Good, you got
Should
this.
be alphabetic, eh?
You
No.
got this. I promise.
I found it. Everyone, we found it.
The last sentence of his little bio
Wow.
thing here.
My charisma is not helping me out.
Yeah. Well, that was a charisma save, so I'll let you roll again, but this time a charisma.
But how do you?
Pure charisma on the
Okay,
big
like
numbers all the way to the left.
the one I did last time by mistake.
All right,
There she
we're
is.
good. There you go.
Ooh.
So
Look
we'll.
at you.
So I'm the. So he seems very impressed by you. Like, you seem like you're a professional adventurer. So so he's reassured by you going in there, and he's definitely thinking that you know he's definitely thinking he's gonna pay you
Great.
for services. All right. So you go in, and what's the rest of the party doing while this situation's unfolding outside?
I mean, I'm looking for Hilda for sure. I see Alanis. I've got Daniel up back on his feet. Where's the other bride?
The other bride is right next to Sand, so you probably see see her right next to Sand as well.
Okay, then I'm trying to usher that whole party out now.
So I guess I grab I tell Chris, grab everyone. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
And we're heading to the door, to the exit.
All right. So
Yeah,
what does that Daniel do?
I'm 100% leaving. Probably ahead of them.
Okay. So you guys start to leave, and you run into Violet on the way back, trying to and Hilda, who's kind of like, you know, dazed and just she has this worried look on her face. She's like, hey, Violet, I'm glad
does she
you're
know my
okay.
name?
Oh, because even though you're strangers,
Because I was a witness.
you're
Yeah,
a
I get it.
witness, yeah.
I'm like, wait,
We
woman,
didn't even
what?
sign the paperwork yet.
I'm glad you're okay. I did you see my father anywhere?
Yeah, I literally came in to save you.
Okay, let's
Wait, no, who am I saving? Yeah, you.
yeah.
I'm saving you.
Oh, I'm glad he's outside. He's safe. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You got this.
We got this.
All right. So you guys kind of crowd outside. While you're doing that, what do you do with the kid, Cal?
I have my
Think
goal
about
for
it.
the kid.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of it I should say.
You have your goal for the
is-
kid.
The goal is I'm going to, along with Violet, take the kid back to the guild.
All right.
Oh.
The kid. All right. I'm making a new NPC. This is great. I love this. All right. So I'll make the new NPC for next time for sure. Okay. So yeah, the kid's with you. The kid's kind of like dazed. He doesn't really understand what's going on.
I thought it was a girl.
Sorry,
I'm
I
tripping.
just said a kid. Sorry, my bad.
It's my, it's fine.
Little girl.
It's a girl. It's a girl.
Yeah,
It's a girl. It's a
My
girl.
daughter, my
Yeah, she's like,
daughter.
my daughter, oh my god, she's
Yeah.
gonna
So
die.
she's kind of like, you know, dazed and very traumatized. Like she's not registering anything. Like you move her hand around her face and she's just like traumatized about seeing her mother die right in front of her. So yeah, you're all there conglomerated outside of the inn. You see that the town is kind of in rubbles. Some people are kind of like picking themselves up, trying to like assess the damage. Others are kind of, you know, just cry. You see visible cries. I mean, this was a cataclysmic event. Night is falling for the first time in 50 years on
That's
this
cray.
on the town of Belensindur. And the companion's light is lost. Elturel is lost.
Sad.
And you're just this what once was a very like bright and sunny day and just like a bright like positive day because of such a great event just turned into a scene of nightmares. As you're making your way to like the center of town, you see somebody riding on her horse towards the center of town, trying to like get people together in the to try to get like some sort of order going on. And San, you see Rhea, who's the one trying to like move people around and try to get a like a status report of the situation. And what do you do?
So I screamed to Rhea, like, Rhea, what happened?
Rhea
What was that?
Rhea just stops and he's like, and she's like, the companion is lost. I don't understand it. I don't know what happened. I was headed to the city and then an explosion happened. The companion is gone. Elturel is gone. Like, this is just insane. But we need to keep a steady head. We need to remember the creed. So for those who don't know,
It
whoever
was
is
a very decent band in the 2000s.
I was gonna say, arms wide open.
So for those who don't know, the creed, actually people from Elturel would know. So anybody who's from Elturel will know. The Creed Resolute is essentially Elturel's laws. It's like kind of like an oath that everybody who can read kind of signs up for. Whenever you get to the reading age, you have to like, it's kind of like a baptism if you live in Elturel essentially. You have to sign your name to this book, and you promise that you follow the creed. So whenever Hell Riders are in doubt, whenever they want to remember their training, they remember the creed. They need to, and the creed has like these tenets: serve the realm and the High Overseer above all else, defend the city of Elturel, body and soul. The city's not there anymore. Serve all good people and the greater good. Uphold Elturgard's laws and the Creed Resolute itself, and then just not permit any fate to get in between them and claim claim the companion for themselves. So that's the creed. I just wanted to like summarize that so that Savi's character can understand what she was referring to. So yeah, what do you say when she says that?
All right. Well, I need to wake Lee up. Alanis up.
She sees Alanis like unconscious on your back, and she's like, "Oh my God, is that your sister?"
My sister-in-law, yes.
Yeah. We'll get her taken care of. We're forming a caravan right now.
She can't die, Rhea. I can't lose her too.
Don't worry, Stan. We'll get her the help she needs. So she's like, we're forming a she kind of tells everybody, we're forming a caravan right now to try to get out of the area. Night is falling, and I don't know what kind of dangers we're gonna be facing because of the companion's light being out. So we should try to stick together and head to the nearest walled city. And from your training, Dan, you remember that the nearest walled city is Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
So does anybody say anything?
Way away.
Yeah. Well, how does the rest of the folk react?
Are we anywhere near them?
Yeah, you're like she's kind of like you see her like well as you guys are coming out.
She round up everyone, right? So everyone's like in a group.
Yeah, she's
There
trying to
any hope
round
for
out
those in
everybody.
the city?
Or is
What?
Kalia like already heading towards Baldur's Gate to like the guild?
Yeah, I was gonna say like we can. Well, you have the kid though. Should we not join this party?
Well, you were with them because
Right.
you went.
Because I was thinking of joining them, being like, "Oh, that's where we're headed."
Strength in numbers. I assume.
Yeah. I don't. It's gonna get dark. It's never gotten dark around here. I don't know what's out here. So
Never
I'm
seen
tiny,
stars, man.
and I'm gonna join the strong, tall people.
Is this a side huddle?
I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking to Kalia, but I'm not talk because we're not near each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Are
gonna
we?
say because Kalia's.
You guys are all near each other.
Okay.
You are like you headed out of the inn together. You're all near each other.
Got it.
Oh God.
Oh God.
I mean, Kalia's main goal right now is to like get to Baldur's Gate. So I mean, whatever it takes to get there as soon as possible.
All right. What about you, Daniel? What do you respond?
I was just thinking about it. So with what just happened and Daniel's natural anxiety, he'd probably be clinging closer to Claudius because he knows Claudius.
Okay.
Just Claudius trying to ask you, what are you doing? Where are you gonna go? Can I go with you?
I mean, I was planning to leave the city, but not like this.
Well, I don't think any of us were.
Families were back there. You think there's any chance for them?
I don't think so.
Maybe they're all in hell.
I dropped my silverware.
Did you drop your silverware?
Yeah.
Oh no! In front of everyone.
Wait, did you drop it like in front of everyone just now?
No, when the rock hit me.
Oh, when the
Like,
rocket, yeah.
pocket, yeah.
Oh.
Where are we like located that like this conversation is happening?
You're nearby. You could sort of listen in if
Are
you
we all
wanted to.
amongst the
Yeah.
rubble?
You're amongst like you're essentially you're out of the inn altogether in the same area.
Okay, that's what I was curious about because Kalia's kind of eyeing at Violet in terms of because I'm assuming oh God, what's his name? I wrote it down. Irid.
Yeah, Aaron.
Is he nearby?
Yeah, he's nearby.
Okay.
He's actually so I forgot to roleplay that part. So he's very grateful that Violet got Hilda out of there.
It was so hard.
Wait, yeah, what did he do? She.
She walked in and Hilda was like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're alive," and I was like, "Cool, me too. Come on out. Your dad's here."
So Aaron just tells her like, hey, we are headed to, I have a estate in Baldur's Gate. I have I'm a prior, so that's like a big deal in Baldur's Gate. You guys, people who are from Baldur's Gate, like I can give you, money once we get there for helping me out and getting my daughter out of there.
Sounds good, buddy.
And
You joining this group?
yes,
We're heading to Baldur's Gate. Let's
yes,
go.
let's.
There are many in need here. We need to get them out. We need to get them to safety.
And then
We'll have to worry about our families later.
And then Ray is like, yeah, we have to remember the creed. We have to protect the peoples above all else.
Yes.
Does she know
So I guess
there's no city left?
I mean, I agree, but can we really protect the people if we're not
Yeah, there's-
protected? Maybe we
Well,
should-
you are part of the people, so we are protecting you.
Sure. Okay, sure. That
Been on many travels, Daniel. You have the skills to help us.
Oh, so many.
There are so many not as fortunate as you here.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I'm very fortunate in life. Sure. Okay. Happy to help. Sure.
So I guess you said I had a horse, right?
The horse did not make did not make it with because the rock just killed everybody.
How
at the
could
end
you
of the
do
table.
that?
How could you just
That
kill
one
his horse
horse in
without letting us
particular.
know?
That horse in particular died. Other horses are fine.
So I grab any other horse.
You can grab another horse. You do have some animal
Any
handling.
horse you choose is now under a rock.
And
A new one just pops out of the sky.
I don't know. I don't like this. Sam's having way too much.
Yeah,
I
like
guess
he's
it's some serious
Stop.
PTSD.
I'll throw Alanis on one of the horses. So
Yeah, so there is a kind of like a cart
Carbon?
set up,
okay.
so you can put her there, and then Ray is like, all right, we'll start heading out as soon as possible. We'll try to get provisions along the way.
All right, you take the lead. I'll just watch the back.
Okay. And watch out for any towns, like any people that we find along the way that've been hurt or something. We need to get them into the caravan and get them to Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
Do we though?
Just saying.
Yes, we do.
Just,
Come
I
on.
was asking. It was a question.
All right, so you guys are gonna head on your way to Baldur's Gate. That trip will take 10 days. So that's a 10-day. If you guys don't know the way time works in Faerun, they have something called a calendar of Hapdos. So a week, instead of being 7 days, it's 10 days. So it'll take a 10-day just to get to Baldur's Gate. So we'll see next time what happens during your journey to Baldur's Gate as refugees from Elturel. And we'll end it here.
Well, some of us are from Baldur's Gate.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Just gonna go back to your house,
You're just gonna go
I'm just
back,
like,
yeah.
Okay, guys, thanks for the trip.
crack open an ale.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
That was good.
So I'm looking at it's funny because I'm looking at the recording and it's 2 hours, but that was a lot. Like, I feel heavy. I don't know about you, but
I'm still very mad at like the heartstrings pulled. I was like enjoying this wedding. I was like, the priest prepared. I'm here crying. The lesbians are getting married, and then he just
technically they did their vows, so technically they are married, but now they're
Did I finish casting ceremony?
You did.
okay. So they're married. Okay,
Okay.
we're good.
That
No,
actually
it-
helped with the
Okay, because I was gonna say the two of them should have +2 AC for 7
Yeah.
days now.
so that actually helped them avoid the
That's why Hilda's sort of alive.
yeah.
I mean, not which one got hit?
Honest.
Alanis.
Alanis.
Yeah.
I could have made so much more.
Yeah. Zan,
Could make so much money.
which deity did you fucking piss off, man?
Yeah, it's all you. Like it seems
Your
to all be
sister-in-law?
targeted
Your
on you.
horse?
Your horse.
Yeah, I'm
One-
gonna assume
One
Kalia
horse
has
of the whole town is injured, and it's yours. Just saying.
Yeah.
It's my fault. Everything is my fault.
Yep.
So it wasn't enough that my wife died. My sister-in-law looks like her and she's getting married. They had to blow up the whole town
And your horse.
and my horse.
And your horse.
A little suspicious.
Which technically I was very excited about because he was like, "Oh, you know, the Hell Rider gives you a horse." I'm like, "Yes."
Well, I mean, I
He's-
kind of
he's
want to
the
make
mountain
Bam,
trained
dead.
from a foal.
I kind of want to make the horse NPC of sorts. Like,
Oh.
so
okay.
I kind of so
Like a Disney
You
horse.
want to give me another better?
I want to
horse.
give
Okay,
you
got it.
I want to give you another horse, but I want to make it a story of how you get that horse. I don't want to just here's a horse.
Kind of like Gato.
yeah.
Okay, fine. Jeez, making me work for my pets.
Yeah, I want you to have like I want you to have like a Shadowfax, you know, like in Lords of the Ring, like Gandalf's horse.
Oh,
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, I
okay,
want
that's
you- I
fine.
want you to have a nice
I won't take
horse.
that. Yeah, I won't. That's fine. Mr. Other horse that was just random can die. I'm good with it.
that poor boy.
Fuck.
No remorse.
Well, what did you get?
Horse remorse.
I'm gonna stop the recording here, but
So the first horse was named Artax, I assume.
Artax.
Oh
No, why?
I'm assuming because Kalia was so invested in this task that she hasn't noticed yet who the wedding, because she only noticed Hilda and Hilda's father speaking.
Yeah,
So she hasn't noticed the other bride, which apparently looks like
Mhm.
Lydia.
yeah,
Yeah.
no. Okay.
I thought you were
She
gonna pick
hasn't
up on
noticed
that.
yet.
yeah. Because I
But-
saw because
Yeah.
San kept saying Lydia, and I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna pick up on that, but
Me too. I was trying. I was like,
just
maybe
keep doing it on the next one.
Does Kalia still have the bottle?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's still
Yes.
intact.
I have a bottle and a child.
And you're not with the group, right?
No, she's with the group. She's with the group.
Oh,
I
she is.
am.
Okay, good. I was like, did she stay awake? Cause I need my buddy.
I was a little bit away, but then like when everybody was saying like, "Oh, let's group together," and then
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck, it's 10-day track.
Might as
Don't
well
want to
go
go
in the
alone with the
group.
kid and the gift."
We'll find
Like,
a way.
yeah,
You will find a way to separate once we get back to the Baldurs. Don't tell anyone.
She definitely didn't really hear you, Zan. She really didn't, like, her goal was like watching Violet up front, making sure Violet didn't cause any ruckus, and then like protecting the gift. But yeah, that'll be interesting
All right.
the next round. Oh
All
boy.
right. Well, we'll continue again next time on Baldur's Gate. I think we're doing it weekly, right? That's what we decided.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we can, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
force it. Yeah.
Of course.
But so next time on Friday, join us for another session of Baldur's Gate: Descent into Avernus. All right.
Yeah.
I'll stop the recording now.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.